folks want me to pay my rent today and I ain't got number $3 in my checking account. I cannot. What's going on, y'all? It's time for another King of Reeds TV video. I miss y'all so much. I ain't talked to y'all since, I think Love and Hip Hop or Insecure, whatever it was. It's good to see y'all. A lot of tea has been going on, a lot of crazy stuff. Back and forth, another exciting episode of For the Culture Podcast. I hope you all are checking it out, okay? There's some things that we need to cover and we need to talk about so we can discuss, girl. It's news galore. So let's go and get into it. As you all know, it is August the 3rd, girl, and it's time for rent to be paid. Some people got the 3rd, some people got the 5th, and some people already knew they wasn't gonna be able to have the money today. So I'm one of those people, so I'm about to pooch my way on into the leasing office, and I'm gonna say, girl, I need y'all to give me at least to the 22nd. Y'all need to work with me, help me out, girl. It's a hard time, and I got to spend this money next Sunday to stunt. I mean, girl, who trying to pay rent on time on your birthday? You about to be 30. As you all know, my birthday is coming up next Sunday. You all have been sending me really nice emails asking me how do you get in contact with me, how can you send me stuff. I appreciate y'all. Y'all so sweet. Girl, Tiffany already sent me a nice little birthday thing. Thank you so much. Shout out to you, Tiffany. She said, Justin, I told you I was gonna take care of you once I got my tax. I said, girl, you don't have to do that, but thank y'all. Y'all are so sweet. Y'all love me so much. My birthday is next Sunday. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm thinking about going to strip club, doing all that. Girl, we gonna see, honey. But for those of you all who do want to send stuff, I have a P.O. box that's 78511 Atlanta, Georgia. Zip code 30357. Also, I put together an Amazon wish list because it was some stuff that was already in my cart. So I made a 30th birthday wish list of things that will help me improve my brand and the videos and audio quality of everything. So I appreciate it. It's some stuff on there. It's some things on there that I really wanted to purchase, but I had to put them on hold, and I'm still going to get eventually because I really need them for the things I'm trying to do. So if you're interested in getting me any gifts, the only thing I'm interested in is continue to build this stuff up, improve my YouTube videos, improve the podcast, improve the website, all that. And that's the only thing I'm interested in. Like, the only thing I think I would buy myself for my own self would be my TV, but I love doing what I do. So all of this is stuff that I love. So check out the Amazon list. If you want to send your boy a $10 gift card to Starbucks, girl, please do, because sometimes I go to Starbucks and I be working. If you want to do anything, if you just want to send me a card, you can send it to me and say thank you. So I'm going to do an unboxing of all the things I receive, cards, letters, all that type of stuff, pictures, paintings, and all the stuff I've been getting, and let you all see it, because I wouldn't be nowhere if it wasn't for the J's. So we're gonna hop right on into it. Bobby Valentino has said, deny, 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 deny. If the glove don't fit, Bobby Valentino has allegedly been exposed by a trans woman who said, you know, he did not pay my coins. He did not pay to play. Now, there was a whole bunch of stuff going on last week for trans women, trans rights, period. We had Trump sitting up here, not a ban, but just tweets saying that he wants to keep trans women and trans men from entering the military. I know I had a couple of people feeling some type of way, but we need to educate ourselves and be able to be accepting of everybody else, because none of us are the same. All of us are different. All of us come from different way of life. So we need to be able to respect each person and each person's decision of what they want to do with their life. That's all I believe in. Bobby Valentino went from saying nothing to saying something, and you really should just kept your mouth closed, Bobby. You embarrassed yourself by sitting here just saying that you didn't know. Bobby Valentino, I'm here to tell you, yes, you did. You did know that she was trans. You knew that. You knew that, girl. Like, you knew, and it's okay. The one thing I want to say, Bobby, if it did happen, just come out and just say, you know what, I did. And what y'all gonna do about it? It's not like your career is like really just popping off anyway. Maybe you'll be able to do something and being a trailblazer for the community, saying, you know what, yes. Do you know the implications of doing something like that, coming forward and just being honest? I know it takes a lot, but Bobby, it ain't like you popping and doing all this type of stuff. And you've been around here shooting unnecessary scenes with Love and Hip Hop, all in the jacuzzi with Kirk Frost and his 3 earrings. Like, Bobby, just come out and say, yes, I'm attracted to trans women because trans women are women. Just say that. It's nothing wrong with that. I don't see the problem with that. A lot of people gonna feel some type of way. I really don't care. I really don't care. Let me tell you something. I don't care how a lot of people feel about the situation, because Bobby Valentino, just come out. You paid somebody. You got your rocks knocked off, girl. That's all that matters. Like, you paid for the service, like, or you were supposed to pay and you did not pay. okay? So the whole exposing thing, I'm not a fan of, and a lot of people use that to say, well, you know, we got to protect ourselves and we need to know. I'm like, how do you not know that these people are not telling these folks who they're having sex with? Like, I hate when folks say, well, we got to know these men are on the DL. We got to know. But you're not sleeping with him, sis. So what is the point? Like, I don't understand it. You're not sleeping with him. So why are you so concerned? The only person I'm probably interested in hearing is from somebody who's actually sleeping with their partner. My Valentino situation is something that we hear all the time, and it's something that will never probably go away, honestly, because this is something that these men are attracted to. So they're attracted to women, attracted to this and that. I know it's a difficult subject, but I think some of us need to listen instead of just shouting and saying things. I think you need to listen to some of these trans women tell you about their experiences and stuff instead of just shouting and saying stuff. I think a lot of folks feel like their gender or whatever is in danger because of somebody else saying what their gender is, and it's not. Still are who you are. Stop feeling scared. But some of y'all girls, some of y'all was going off at the Breakfast Club comments and saying the Breakfast Club wasn't responsible. I'm going to give you an example of how some of you all are hypocrites from coming at me and commenting and saying that the Breakfast Club is not responsible for Lil Duval's comments. When Trump spoke at that Boy Scouts, whatever it was, he spoke and said some ignorant things about police officers throwing folks in the paddy wagons and protecting them and make sure their head ain't being busted and all that type of stuff. That was an ignorant comment because there have been situations where black men have died in the hands of police officers. And did you see the response, the overwhelming response for that? Like, that was wrong. A lot of people called out Trump on there and he did not apologize, probably won't apologize, but it was trash. So the same thing with Lil Duval. You don't joke about someone dying, period. I don't care who they are. You don't joke about it. And for folks to say, well, it was not that serious, he didn't mean that. That conversation and stuff like that is dangerous and it's toxic and it has to be called out. I'm going to speak up on deaths of black people, period. There is no list of what you need to be for me to speak up on. That's that. I want to move on and talk about Beyoncé allegedly supposed to be the voice of Nala on The Lion King. They said she's going to be, you know, kind of producing the soundtrack. I'm interested in that. I am so interested in that. I think she can do a lot. I think she can bring a lot, but a voice actor. Y'all remember when she was a voice for, I can't think of the queen name, but on Epic, oh my gosh, it was an epic fail. B, I love you. She said, nice shot, kid. You still in my mood. It's just like, give that to somebody else who knows how to paint a picture with their voice. Like, even though we hear it and we see it, I need to feel it, and I did not feel it with Epic when she gave the voice. And I love B, but she can't act to save her life. She did sickening in Cadillac Records, don't get me wrong. She's done some cute stuff, but she ain't the actress of our decade. So I'm just like, y'all give it to her just because she's Beyonce. And you can give it to another black person who probably needs the money, who probably needs to be taken up. Like, we need to share this stuff. Like, everybody we can't have one black person making billions of dollars. We need to share this stuff equally. So I'm pretty sure there's another voice actress that is good, and they need to be considered. They need to be considered. I'm not interested in Beyonce taking that. Like, she's done a lot. Yes, she's done a lot, but it's like, girl, pass it on to somebody else. But we don't even know if that's true or not. It's just a rumor at this point, but we'll see where it goes. Hopefully down the drain and canceled. Quick. Amber Rose, I have not forgot about you and your ignorant comment that you made. Amber Rose had the nerve, the audacity to be on a podcast and sit there and say that, you know, she was when she's asked all the time, you know, you're pretty, where you from? And people are shocked that she's from, oh my gosh, I can't think where she's from. I ain't got my facts, so I feel trash. But Amber Rose will say that, like, girl, they show some before pictures of you, and like, Amber, how are you supposed to be this individual who speaks up on slut walks and you doing all this stuff for women empowerment, but you sitting here saying that the women who you grew up with are not as attractive as you are. And considering that you have had so many, you know, enhancements, no problems or anything, you know, you've done what you need to do to make yourself feel better, but you know, you like, Amber Rose, you're not like naturally beautiful. Like, you just think, like, you've had some alterations and stuff. So girl, you can't shade these folks for not having the money and the stuff to sit up here and enhance stuff. I don't understand how people in Amber Rose's position sit up here and talk down on people because they have not spent or enhanced stuff. I don't, that makes no sense. Amber Rose, you tried to, you know, clarify your comments, but I'm not really surprised because that kind of speaks to who you are and it flowed out your mouth so easily. It wasn't like like you were intoxicated. It wasn't like you're inebriated. It just came out your mouth. So this is something you've been thinking. It reminds me of the same thinking that Tinashe said, you know, about folks not thinking that she was black enough and all that type of stuff. And she tried to clarify her comments and stuff. And Tinashe, that's the whole spiel on that. It is coming up on September the 30th. It's almost time for me to host my first competition of the fall season. The Exquisite Gems are having a Buck the Swamp. This is September the 30th. I will be there hosting it. I'm excited about it. This will be the first one of the fall, so we got to start our crunk. My guy Javante has been promoting it. You can go buy your tickets early. I got the link below. You all need to check it out. Also, if you are interested and you are an up and coming dance team, you want to register, you want to be there, I highly encourage you to do that, because if you do that, I will be able to, you know, record you, get some pictures and stuff, and introduce you to people who do not know you. So if you're a team, a new upcoming team, I suggest that you go ahead and participate, so it's not too late. The competition is September 30th, and Buck the Swamp, girl, we doing it for a great cause. I'm so excited about it, and I look forward to seeing y'all there. Somebody get Safaree. Safaree had the nerve to say that Mona Scott Young is the Oprah of our generation. But he didn't say that directly, but he did say that, you know, she was doing a lot for me. She made it work. She made it poppin', you know, and she took me up from, you know, she helped me from where I was, and she didn't care about who I was with and who I ain't with. And it's trash that, you know, I sit here and help somebody build an empire, and, you know, they ain't interested in me no more. I ain't getting no money from it. So, you know, for Mona Scott to pick me up and help me out, you know, she has helped me and so many other people. Mona Scott has, you know, entertained millions of people. So Mona Scott has helped some people, but she has dragged some folks. But calling her Oprah Winfrey, I'm not sure. But I'm not the biggest fan of Oprah all the time. I think Oprah has her flaws like any other person, especially the whole thing she had with Monique. I still believe Monique 100%. I still think Oprah is trash when she called and asked to speak to Monique, and she did not speak to her husband. Whenever I'm in the presence of any human being or someone who I do not know and I'm reaching to them for the first time, I always say good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How you doing today? How you feeling today? I do that all the time. People make fun of me. I have friends who make fun of me because they like, Justin, I know you finna speak to him. When I go to the drive-thru window, when I do that, I always speak, because you never know what a person is going through. Prime example, me, okay? The Dear Diary video was very true to heart. I gave you all how I was feeling at the time. And matter of fact, I got another one done for today that I'm gonna drop for you all. So plenty of content for you all on YouTube as well as kingarees.com as I introduce you all to new contributors to the site. Yes, we going somewhere real fast. So Oprah Winfrey not speaking to her husband. That's what Monique had alleged when Oprah had called, is that she didn't say, you know, she just said, hey, let me speak to Oprah. She didn't speak to the person who answered the phone. And that was her husband's phone number that she had called. So, you know, that was trash on her part, but that's not the only thing I can ding Oprah for. She said some other stuff. I think her and Tyler Perry got some stuff going on, but it is. But to call her the Oprah of our generation, I'm not sure. Oprah this time, or she's like Oprah, I don't even think Mona Scott can agree to that. Like, just because you got millions of people watching you doesn't mean anything. Had you encouraged these millions of people who are watching you to do better with themselves, and have you encouraged them? Entertainment is good, but I need entertainment, encouragement, and uplifting. That's something that I try to do because it's important. With great power comes great responsibility. And Mona Scott, you know, putting these people like, you probably the only one with a sickening contract, Safaree, but these other folks have a lot of issues, and they're being used and put up on the TV. And you can see how every season they recycle and get some more people. They throw them away and they get some more folks on the show. So look, they done bumped Naya down to friend of the show. And she started off, I think, on the first season with Child's Trash.